Welcome everyone to Breakout Racing League Tier 5 Singapore Grand Prix. I'm your host Fetter Cheese 33 today. Sadly not joined by Port. I am alone, which will be quite exhausting, but I will try my best to entertain you guys. Here we are at Marina Bay Circuit, like I said, Singapore Grand Prix. 22 corners, I think, and 3 DRS straights. Everyone is up here for a challenge. A full 31 laps of this Grand Prix. It is definitely something that is going to tire the drivers out. The longest race in the calendar, around 50 minutes in a 50% race, not including the qualifying. So the race will be around an hour, maybe an hour and a half if there's safety cars including it. Yeah, I'm just ready for this. I am just on board with tweaking in the Ferrari. Ferrari have been dominant throughout the whole season. They are, let me just pull up standings, but they are, just dominating the constructors, and they are the strongest team in my books in this tier. Just going on board there, going through turn 1, make sure you keep the momentum up to turns 2 and 3, locks up the brakes, goes wide through turn 3, but overall good banker, don't keep it invalid. Going through turn 4 here, keeping it really easy. The DRS straight, a very popular place to overtake here. 60% ERS going down the straight, purple sector 1, turn 5, goes wide and invalidates. That corner is also very popular to invalidate. The corner cutting is strict, so that means if all 4 wheels of your car go outside the white lines, as you can see on the edge of the track, you will get a warning, and 3 warnings means a penalty, a 3-second time penalty, and if you accumulate, you will get 3, 6, 9, and it's definitely tough for the drivers, and that's one of the factors when deciding a lot of positions, maybe even the win for some cases. Davies, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, going on for a lap. I think he's on his debut right now, so joining in. He is on his debut actually. Joining in Phantom, who had that AlphaTauri seat teammate occupied for a long while. But going through this little tight section here, keep it tight for this chicane, keeping it clean. If you go really aggressive on that curb, you may spin going through the hairpin. And here they added the DRS for this straight. If you can really do it, you could probably go for an overtake. But passing sector 2, 103.5. Now in sector 3, this is one of the most challenging sectors in the whole calendar here. Making sure not to lock up, keeping the momentum high a bit. Going 3rd, 4th gear. Shifting down to 3rd for the bridge. This is probably my favorite scenery section thing. Tito goes, and he invalidates. But Tito goes 137.0, and Kieran in the Haas goes 138.2. So only 2 people have set a time right now. Shredder is on a lap right now, going wide in the last corner. But what's it gonna be? 138.3, 3rd fastest time. 1/10 down on Kieran, so Tito is putting a really solid banker on right now. Is that Redeemer? Redeemer crossing line 138.2, but it was invalid, so he was close to Kieran there. What about his teammate Marlon? Marlon battling for the championship. He was on his L lap. He is going to start a lap right now. Is Jock? Jock is really popular for not setting a qualifying time, so he prefers usually to start from the back, and sometimes it benefits him. He has gotten some points. He has gotten his, I think, second points of this season last week in Italy, and Marlin sets purple sector 1, which is not surprising. Usually there are 3 very, very quick people who have developed their skills throughout the season and are on top of everyone else. That is Marlin and the 2 Ferraris. Oh, and as I say that, I forgot. Tweaking is alone for this race. That means Money is not racing, and Money is coincidentally the championship leader, he is 207 points, and Marlin, who we are on board with right now, is 186 points, and his teammate Tweaking 162 points. So I think he's pretty safe right now, Money, but obviously he is going to lose a lot of points if Marlin and Tweaking are in the top steps. Team championship constructors wise, Ferrari 369 points and McLaren 276, so almost 100 points apart. Both McLarens are racing today, so oh, there you go, that's some smart stuff planned out. 136 and he slowed down. Wow, okay. Yeah, talking about the strategy here, it is, I know you might see some drivers just slow down or purposely invalidate their laps. That is because the strategy here is just really, really crucial. Normal Codemasters say that it is a soft, medium, soft, or you can go on the alternative strategy and qualify on mediums and be on the medium hard strategy. Personally, I would take the risk and go soft hard because of that track position. Track position here is very important in Singapore because you can't really overtake. Like I said, the only two really, well, only one or two, only what's the biggest one, sorry, is the second DRS straight. Let me pull up Brembo. The one Brembo is going on right now. He has purple sector 1. That's the most popular overtaking spot, I'd say, but even with that, it is very hard to overtake. And let me pull up the tires real quick. Yeah, it is a lot of variety here. Some people going on medium, some people going on softs. Yeah, it will be just interesting. And in the lower tiers, I'd expect people going soft, medium, soft, or a soft, sorry, medium, hard. I would, yeah, mostly soft, sorry, medium, hard, which I think Marlin was planning to do because he slowed down on that lap. 9 minutes remaining of this qualifying session, and Jock is finally gonna set a lap. Yes, but he invalidated his out lap, but hopefully he doesn't do it in the real lap. Going through the final corner, he's gonna be someone to look out for. I really hope he sets a time. Brembo, who set purple sector 1 early on, going through that final chicane there. No ERS, but he needs a really strong last corner, which I think he did, and goes second, 136.1, but still could not match Marlin's time, even with slowing down. Marlin's going to be an unstoppable force, I reckon. Is that... the B's going on an outlap, and there goes Tweaking also on the mediums. See, there is a lot of variety on this qualifying session. And usually that's what makes the races interesting, the strategy here, because like I said, normally this track is not good for overtaking, but the strategies makes the races very unpredictable. You really don't know who, Tweaking, you really don't know who comes out on top in the end until the final, like, 5 laps. But even then, you can still see drivers getting punctures. We've seen that in Tier 4. 2 drivers got punctures, and yeah, it affected the championship standings greatly as well. But this is Tier 5. Only 4 people in the pits right now. Let me do actually the spectator menu. Is Jock? Yep, Jock is on a valid time right now. Can he set a valid through the final chicane? Goes wide a bit in 4th gear, short shifting up into 6th place. What can he do? The final corners. Oh, that is a 137.1. Yes, Jock in the top 10. I'm sorry, I'm getting really excited for this guy. Brembo, yeah, Brembo validated. Phantom is on his outlap right now. I think that is DeBees on his, like I said, on his debut right now. Kieran, actually, sure though, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, let me text you. Sorry, I just got the message. Give me a minute. Oh, DeBees setting the fastest time. Sorry, I missed that. I'm starting, doing negotiating with my co-commentator here. Well, I don't even know. Anyways, see anyone else to cross the line. Marlon's on an outlap. Let's see. Jock is coming across the line now. He's coming in. Yeah, I think Phantom's on a lap right now. Yeah. Currently a 10th up now. Ooh, now 4/10ths down. He must have made a mistake there, but he's still continuing, going through the very, very tricky sector 3. Like I said again, locks up. Ooh, loses his momentum and goes invalid. See, if you go for four tires wide there, it really, really punishes you. But 5 minutes remaining. Wow, this qualifying session went by really, really quick. All right. All right. Yep, like I said, Marlon on the mediums. So he's opting to go for the medium hard strategy, which is, I would say, the fastest strategy. Kieran is on an outlap. Oh, is that? Oh, did Marlon's? No. Marlon's time did not get impeded, I don't think. If he goes into the pits, I think he has one more time. One more. Yeah, he has enough time to set one more lap. Sorry about that. Shift on an outlap right now. We'll come back to him later on. But is Phantom? I think, yeah. No, Phantom pulls into the pits. Also, yeah, tweet. That's after tweaking set the time 1:35.3. That is insane on the mediums. Oh my god, for tier 5. Like I said, the Ferrari and the McLaren are going to be a force that are to be reckoned with. Is that how you say it? Yeah, they're definitely going to be fighting for the top position here. No points for qualifying though, but like I said, track position is everything. Redeemer is cruising slowly into the... I would say he's going to go into the pits. Kieran has joined. Let me invite him to the party one more time. Yeah, cool. Yeah, like I said, as Redeemer was going into the pits there, we will see later on, but the BRL has done rules that you have to stay within the white lines. If not, if you get caught, you will get a penalty. We'll see that later on. But yeah, finally my co-commentator is here. Welcome, Kieran. How are you today? Or oh, he's probably gonna get his mic right now. But Kieran Evans, 36.5 invalid though on the last lap. What about Victor? What does he say? 137.1. There you go, Kieran. How are you today?
I'm very well, my friend. Better late than never, but I'm here to give you a hand. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing great. So far this qualifying session has been interesting. I gave the viewers a bit of a touch about strategy and the penalties and the validations and all of that. And give us a bit of your view and a bit of history about you and this track. And are you pretty confident? And what do you expect from these drivers to come out of this Grand Prix?
It's a very, very tight track, put it that way. It gives you very much the same sort of feel as Monaco does, except of course this one's at night. So expect to see multiple catastrophes into a wall. Hopefully not too many. It is definitely something that could be done. I know you've seen a couple already, and validations could be a real thing here.
Yeah.
Track limits are not very forgiving here at Singapore. Especially through that corner, the 100k must just come through there. If you go the wrong side of those rumble strips, that is limits, and that will very quickly end your lap. I know from the stream you were talking about pit strategy. It's probably going to be, as you said, the soft, medium soft, or the more likely that you will see from the guys outside of the top 10, it will be that medium to hard. Softs do have a tendency of falling off very, very quickly here in Singapore. But in terms of the guys outside the top 10, just because of how quickly they will fall off. But we should be in for a very, very interesting race. I drove this about an hour and a half ago in preparation for Tier 6, and let's just say I ended up in a wall, which wasn't very good practice.
Yeah. We currently see Caveman crossing the line, going sixth. Yeah. Tito will just all out let go of his lap. What about Phantom? Phantom
yep. In a wall.
What about the Bees on his debut? Oh, invalidated. Wow. What about Brambo though? Brambo, who was on his debut last race, 135.7. What about Tito? No, Tito invalidated.
Clutch is just coming up to the final corner now. It's still valid on this lap.
Yep, Marlon also crossing the line. He could not beat Tweaking's time, but Clutch goes pole! Clutch on his debut goes 134.9, the only person to touch the 34s in this qualifying. Yeah, but Marlon is only like 500ths off of Tweaking's time, and that position could cost him seconds if he's gonna stay behind Tweaking the whole race. Obviously, he needs those points for the championship against Money. But what about Shifts? Shifts goes into
Shifts
the
is on
pits.
a very slow lap. Yeah, Shifts.
Yeah.
This is very much on an lap. But key thing to note here, yes, Clutchy's on pole, but Clutchy's on those soft tyres.
Yeah, Clutchy's on the
Tweaking and Marlon in second and third, both starting on those medium tyres.
Yeah.
But unless Clutchy's going to go soft hard, it's very much advantage to the guys in P2 and 3, because Clutchy will more than likely have to do a 2-stop.
Yeah, definitely. Tweaking and Marlon both know that they are fast enough to qualify on the mediums and stay on the front row, but we still got a couple peoples like Redeemer, Kieran, Redeemer and Kieran, who are also in the top 10 on the mediums. So yeah, they are going to expect for a good position in tonight's race. 26 viewers. Hello everyone. Get ready. That's all.
We should be in for a good race here. as I did mention, Marina Bay is a tight circuit. It's very, very easy to get things wrong here. And the only real places to overtake is on those 3 DRS straights. Other than that, you're pretty safe for overtakes unless you're having someone going for a really, really crazy dive bomb.
Yep, just everyone picking their strategies, final tweaks to their setup with the tire pressures over the wings. Wings is, yeah, definitely a very high, like 811, something around that. But strategy and fuel, it is very, very easy to save fuel around here. But, yeah, like you said, it is very hard for someone to not make a mistake around here. Massive respect for if someone basically just loses a front wing and keeps on going, because it's going to be very long and stressful.
Yes, it's very much a downforce heavy track here, so any damage to wings and that, it's seriously going to jeopardize that downforce.
Yeah.
And if you do see anyone that gets wing damage, expect to see them come into the pits very, very quickly. You did make a very, very good point on fuel. It's very, very easy to save fuel here. So expect to see these drivers, if anything, only go with about half a lap's worth of extra fuel. So they'll only put about 31.5 laps of fuel in their cars. And then we'll look to just fluctuate between fuel mix 1 and fuel mix 2 to try and conserve fuel that way.
Yep, coming up to the formation lap. I expect the 4 runners that did not qualify inside the top 10 to go on the, basically on hards. Yeah, I see shift on the hards.
Yeah. So that could open shifts up for the potential, depending on how well he can utilize those tires, he could potentially go hard stop.
Yeah, as I don't know if you remember, but last time out in Tier 5, he just crashed on his own on a podium, so it's definitely, like you said, we talked about this last race, the confidence, you need the confidence. But yeah, just hoping for a good position for him.
Confidence is a big, big thing here in any sort of league racing, but especially in a league like BRL. Gotta make sure that you have that
just
confidence.
Consistent.
I remember when we did you and I did the Tier 4 race in Monza last week. It was the thing that was brought up there. Consistency is key. The more consistent you are, the more chance you have of scoring high points. Be very interested to see what Phantom is able to do. Starting P9, he has started on, obviously starting on the soft tyres, which he has to start on, as he qualified inside the top 10. So yeah, Phantom, Caveman, Brembo, the Biz, and Clutchy, all starting on their soft tyres, which would naturally lean me towards them doing a 2-stop. It'll be very, very interesting to see how they go about their race start, whether they look to just try and shred these soft tyres as quickly as they can, just to try and get themselves as far up the field and try and bridge a gap to those guys on those medium tyres, or whether they're going to look to try and be slightly more conservative and see if they can actually look after these soft tyres, run them for a little bit of a longer stint. But as you can see, the cars are getting ready to line up for the start of this race. So Feda, I will hand over to you for the race start.
Yeah. Clutchy in pole position on the soft. What can he do today? Can he pull a masterclass and surprise the top front runners, or will he crack under pressure? But we are gonna get close to the 5 red lights soon. We are 3, 4, and 5. It is lights out and away we go. Usually the softs get a better start than the mediums here, but Marlon is on a good start. Clutch is on a great start, tweaking down the inside of Marlon. He has that position, goes wide a bit, and Marlon's not going to be happy about that. And there go, a lot of contact there. Redeemer and Caveman going side by side there. A lot of people going out wide as well, but Clutchy is still holding on right now and tweaking past. No, sorry, Marlon had a better start than tweaking, but tweaking. Yeah, overtook him down the inside. Oh, there's a big contact there. Caveman and Redeemer. Caveman is out of the race. That's surely a safety car there.
Yeah, very, very big contact there. And that's definitely going to help the Biz. The Biz had a really, really bad start. Going into turn 1, the Biz was down in last place. Fell all the way down to P14. Obviously now up to P13 with the unfortunate did not finish of Caveman there. But a little bit of work for the race stewards to potentially have to deal with after this race, following that big incident where Redeemer has no front wing at all.
Yeah, yeah, Redeemer has been struggling a lot these past few races to help his teammate Marlon, and this is just not helping him at all. The stewards are obviously going to interview that, but let's not talk about the incident at all, and just, you know, like, it is very heartbreaking to retire on lap 1, especially after you put all that hard effort, you know, practicing and all that, and you get into a collision with someone and just
interesting decision by Clutchy here, pitting on lap 1. Clutchy into the pits on lap 1. Tweaking doing the same thing.
Tweaking
and Brembo.
Okay. Yeah, Tweaking goes into pits for mediums. What about Clutchy? Clutchy goes on hards. Oh.
Brembo goes on hards.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna let you guys on a secret here, but the horse can actually go to the end. It's obviously puncture range, but you know, they can go to the end. I've seen a lot of people pull it off in this game, but if Tweaking, sorry, not Tweaking, but Clutch and Brembo and Redeemer if they can pull it off, that would be
Shifts gets a 5-second penalty for a collision with Shredder.
Oh no. I didn't get that. That's
not ideal there for Shifts in that Renault. Getting a little bit too close to Shredder. It says it was with Shredder. Shredder's behind Shifts, so I'm wondering what happened. I'm wondering whether that was a case of Shifts maybe breaking into Shredder. I'm not sure. It's an interesting 5-second penalty to receive, especially when you're the car in front. Normally you see the car behind be the one that picks up that penalty.
Yeah, but I
just want to make sure. Yeah, no, it was definitely with Shredder.
Yeah, most of the time Cody's does mess up, and we're gonna have to see a lot of sorry, not a lot of, but you know, the stewards take action in it. But let's go over our winners and losers for today. Oh wow, okay, it's kind of satisfying. The 8th and below have dropped positions, and 1 and through 7th have gained. A lot of people have gained 7, such as Victor, Jock, Shifts, and Shredder, and 2 people have lost 7. Clutch and Tweaking both have lost 7 because of because they pitted. But Caveman lost 7 because he DNF'd, and the Bees lost 9. Ouch! That is, I think he was involved in that. Oh, is that Shift and Shredder overtaking each other? Oh, never mind. No, Shredder goes into pits.
Shredder in the pits.
Yeah.
Let's just see what tires are going on a Shredder's car. It's a new front wing as well, but it is going to be hard tires. Hard tires going onto that Red Bull of Shredder. So as you did say, they can go to the end of the hards here, but you really have to look after your tires. You push a little bit too hard, a couple of extra spins or slides that you don't want, and that could really, really jeopardize the remainder of your race and force you to do a second stop, which you really don't want to do on a track like this.
Yeah, it's not unusual to see a safety car in Singapore, like with the tricky track nature, but you know, every time it does come out, usually you see at least one person pit for either softs, mediums, or hards.
Yeah, biggest winner here so far, you have to say, is Tito, up 8 positions.
Yeah,
At
he
the
kept
start
it
of this
clean.
race, a really, really good start to this race as Tito up in P2 at the moment. Marlon currently leading the Grand Prix, of course.
Oh, is that
Clutchy coming
someone's
into
off?
the pit. Shifts has had a bit of a moment. This has lost a few positions, so he's dropped down to 10th place now. Safety guy's coming in now.
Yeah. All Marlon has to do is just try to get a gap on tweaking. Tweaking still has to pit on the mediums. I'm not sure about Clutch and Brembo there though. But yeah, if this undercut is very very strong in this track with the high tire wear. So Marlon has clean air though. Don't get me wrong. Marlon does have clean air and he is on new mediums. Sorry, fresh mediums.
When does Marlon go? That is the question.
Yeah,
I'm thinking he's probably going to go after this chicane here on the run up to the final corner. I think he's going to try and hold Tito back as much as he can.
Yeah, he is
And then
super
on
slow.
exit, he's going to go.
Really slow.
Oh, no, maybe not. He's going to potentially Valtteri Bottas this. Right up
Yeah.
to the line. There it goes. Just on the braking zone of the final corner. Now
Yeah,
Marlon
Tito.
got his wheel back
Ooh.
under racing again. Tito was not ready for that.
Yep, now he has Kieran on the inside of him and Victor also pressuring him. And new Jock also as well on Victor. Jeez, it is insane. But Tito with the very, very cold tires is still trying to hold on to that second place. Kieran is in front though, and Victor is also going down the inside of him. Sorry, never mind. Tito is going to try to pass Kieran here on the straight. Kieran is trying to stick his nose in, but Tito still holds him to space, and Tito keeps the position, and this is helping Marlon. Marlon is already almost 3 seconds in front of them, but Haas are currently 3-4 in this Grand Prix, and Jock is up to 5th as well. Brembo has passed Tweaking and Clutchy. Tweaking is
Dropped massively.
Yeah.
And Shifts came into the pit as the safety car came in, had some front wing damage, so he served that 5-second penalty, and he's now on the soft tyre. So that now forces Shifts to have to do another stop.
Yeah.
Shifts can probably run these soft tyres to about, well, you probably expect to see it to about lap 12, lap 13. And then definitely from there you'll be looking at putting those hard tyres onto the end. Or if you want to run the risk and potentially reach puncture territory, you can go back onto a set of medium tyres. As Shredder loses a position to the Abyss. The Abyss up to P9 now.
Yeah, Shredder was one of the hard runners that pitted for the hards. Marlon sets the fastest lap, but yeah, first you're going to see the hards are going to be very, very slow compared to the mediums, but Redeemer is going to pits for some front wing change. Something went wrong there. Oh my god, Marlon 2.7 seconds in front of everyone. But
Marlon's just checked out. But battling from the cars behind there has definitely helped. Tweaking in the pits as well.
oh, and that is
Sauce going
Kieran.
on to Tweaking.
Oh, Tweaking, yeah. But Kieran has no front wing. He has crashed in turn 4. Oh, he was on for a good position right now, and it is very early in the race. It's not going to help, and Victor's going to start catching up to him, and so will the pack behind him, and that's going to get some pressure out of Victor.
Too horrific for Kieran. It looks to just be a left front end plate that's missing.
Oh,
on
Redeemer
that
spun.
Car. It might not be too catastrophic. He may be able to nurse this for a few more laps and not have to initially pit straight away. But obviously, if he sees that he is going to start dramatically losing pace to Tito,
Yeah.
then expect to see Kieran come into the pits. But at the moment, I think, with that gap being about 1.3 seconds, I think he's going to be alright for now. But definitely worth keeping an eye on.
Yeah, his teammate Victor's definitely not going to be happy about that. He's gonna get held up a lot by him. Gonna lose a lot of time against Tito. Tito is doing exceptionally well. Hopefully he keeps it. He keeps it on the track. The final laps, but is Kieran going? Yep, Kieran hops into the pits. Yep, Victor 3-second time penalty already.
Ooh, that's not what you want to see, especially not this early in the Grand Prix. Start picking up time penalties this early. Brembo in the pits as well.
Brembo, really? Brembo was running high up there as well.
It's another front wing. It's damage for Brembo.
Oh my god, a lot of people with front wing changes. Jock is gonna. No, sorry, you looked very close on him.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 front wing changes already.
That is insane. Yeah, this is a very tough track for a lot of the drivers. You need to practice a lot. Caveman has left. Yep, Caveman retired. Poor guy.
Yeah, really, really unfortunate there for Caveman. Tweaking, trying to hunt down Redeemer now. He's on the soft tyre, so expect that pass to come very, very quickly for 12th place. Tweaking will have DRS on Redeemer. Redeemer very much going to be sitting duck here, going to try and use Fuel Mix 3 and his ERS to save himself. But it's just going to be a nice, easy pass there for the Ferrari driver. But he goes deep! He goes deep! Redeemer with a switchback gets him back. That's Redeemer back up to P12. Tweaking held onto that position for all of a few seconds and then loses out.
Yeah, those are the mistakes like that cost you seconds. Now he's gonna have to wait. He's gonna have to save more ERS and try to go for another move on Redeemer.
Ooh, Jock picks up a 3-second time penalty. Went very, very wide out of the final 2 turns there. Clutchy, 141.2 on hards. Fastest lap of the Grand Prix.
Oh my god, he is insane. Yeah, he's pressurizing Jock now. He has passed him. Jock goes super loosey-goosey there. He's going to have to DRS as well.
Is Victor going to be able to get Tito though? You can see how much that front wing damage that Kieran did have a few laps ago really was hurting him, because of course Victor completely with no damage at all has very, very quickly got himself onto the back of Tito here. So this is going to be a nice big battle for P2. As Redeemer now goes fast, it's a 140.3 on mediums. But all the while these guys are fighting, just gives Marlon the ability to just drive in nice clean air and bridge that all-important gap for those all-important pit stops later on in the race.
Yeah, Bald Guy Racing in the chat, $150,000 of front wing getting out of the drain. That is true. Yeah, these F1 cars are very expensive to build. Yeah, you are right though. Victor is starting to close into Tito.
Redeemer getting very close to shifts now on what was originally the hard. Oh, Redeemer's had a spin.
I caught that.
Redeemer has had a spin, and I think he's got damage.
Yeah, Tweaking has something to do about that. He tried to go for a gap that was very small. Redeemer's definitely not going to be happy about that. Tweaking I would say he got very impatient there. And the stewards again are going to have to look into that. But what about Victor and Tito? Will Victor go for the move in this straight? It's a very popular place to overtake. He has almost no ERS, so he is pushing. Jock has lost a couple positions there on the last lap. 2 positions in 1 lap.
Yep.
He definitely struggling.
Oh, Tito goes a little bit too deep there. It's going to potentially open the door for Victor. Is he going to look to make the move? Not just yet. Expect to see Victor try and stay behind Tito. Ooh, that was a little bit close. I was going to say, expect to see Victor hang behind Tito until we get to the DRS straight. We've got a yellow flag in Sector 2.
I think that was DeBees. Phantom, one of the AlphaTauris, I think. And the Red Bull, yeah, DeBees and DeBees and Shredder.
Shredder. Shifts, Tweaking, and Redeemer all come into the pits and fit hard tires.
Shifts also got for wing damage, really. Jeez. Victor's really pushing Tito there, and Clutchy is right behind them too. Remember, Clutchy pitted for the hards, and he's already in the contention to get a podium here. So this is a very good debut for him so far. Hopefully he keeps it well. Oh, he goes wide though.
Ooh,
definitely not something he wants.
There.
Phantom's going to capitalize on that, using all the overtake. Going down the inside. Ooh, Clutchy is still holding on. Oh, he gets pushed wide by Phantom, and Jock is capitalizing on that too. Ooh, yeah, Clutch.
Not gonna get him. Side by side.
Oh my god, yeah, Clutch. Oh my.
Spin.
I jinxed it. Oh no. Victor's is he gonna go down the inside? He thinks about it. Tito leads him to space. Victor cuts the corner, and he did not gain anything from there. And Phantom is capitalizing as well. Victor has almost no ERS compared to the people around him. Oh man, I feel so bad for Clutchy there. I really do. I mean, he was going really well, and his collision with Phantom really set him off. Lost about 3 positions there.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of work now for Clutchy to do to try and get back up. He's now 10 and a half seconds away from Shredder, so a lot of work now for Clutchy left to do here to catch back up to the pack. I suppose the only saving grace for Clutchy is that everyone above him, apart from Shredder, still needs to pit. Oh no, sorry. Everyone apart from Shredder and Phantom above him need to pit. But I don't think Phantom will go to the end on these medium tyres. So expect Phantom to come into the pits again later on in this race.
Yeah, indeed. Victor is now falling out of the 5/10 gap to Tito. He's been pushing a lot. Struggling a bit. And Phantom, is he going to get another position on this straight? Going around the outside. Still, they're going... Oh, yeah, he gets pushed wide by Victor. And Jock's going to capitalize again. Oh, my God. That was a spin from the 2 alphas. Was that on Phantom, or I think Victor just spun on his own, did he?
That was contact.
Oh boy, was Phantom involved in both?
Jock. So Jock, because it was what? It was Phantom versus
Jock.
It was Phantom and Victor, wasn't it, initially?
Yeah.
And then Jock came through the inside of turn 2, trying to take advantage of Phantom running wide. And yeah, I think there may have been a little bit of contact there between Jock and Victor, which is what caused Victor to spin.
Yeah, Phantom is getting involved in a lot of incidents now.
But now Phantom's right on the back of Tito.
Yeah, he does have incredible pace. He's having a lot of good pace here, though. In the podium position right now. Oh, yeah, he is closing up on Tito a lot. Tito gets a 3-second time penalty. Not to worry, though. Phantom does too.
That was a big lock up there by Phantom, though, going into that chicane. That's not going to help his tyres. Redeemer picks up a 3-second as well. Interesting. I'm just looking at the telemetry of the 2 drivers, Tito and Phantom. Tito comes into the pit, so that's going to hand P2 over to Phantom now.
Did he get for
As we were talking about in the formation lap, before the formation lap, we were having a very brief conversation in regards to, Phantom has a bit of a moment there, coming out of turn 2, but we were talking about fuel, and whether drivers are going to look to potentially underfuel the car, because it is quite easy to save fuel here in Singapore. That is exactly what Phantom has done. Phantom is currently underfueled on that car. You look on the telemetry, you can see the yellow fuel light at the bottom right hand corner of the screen. That shows that at the moment Phantom does not have enough fuel in his car to last to the end of the race. So he will need to fuel save as the race goes on. Tito back out in P9 on hard tyres.
Yep, Kieran undercut him.
Kieran.
Yeah, Kieran did undercut him. It shows you how really
Tito
strong
now.
it is. Yep, Tito just overtook him easily on the DRS straight.
Kieran's going to come under pressure from the Biz behind him now as well. Kieran could lose 2 positions in very, very quick succession here, so maybe worth keeping an eye on that battle. I'm going to go and have a quick look at the battle between Shift and Tweaking. A little bit further down.
Oh, he is really under pressure. Goes super wide.
Shit.
Tweaking's going to
Goes
capitalize.
super wide. See what he can easily move there for the Ferrari driver up the inside there. Up towards the DRS straight, and Tweaking's gone. Tweaking has just checked out. Even with Shifts using DRS, Tweaking has gone and already pulled out a second gap.
Oh, Kieran has some front wing damage with the base. There was some contact there. I did not catch that. Kieran again has front wing damage. Another $150 down the drain.
Race has just gone from bad to worse for Kieran. Going to be now, I think, 2 wing changes that he's had to do in 12 laps.
Yeah.
Not ideal. Is he coming in? No, he stays out.
Yeah, I think
Victor picks up a 3-second time penalty though.
the Biz is going to try and capitalize on that loss of front wing there from Kieran. Oh, a bit awkward between them both. Kieran's going to go on the switchback. He's on the inside. The Biz is going to get the better exit though. And, yep, don't worry though. Kieran has the DRS to try and hold on to that 9th place. He's using all that ERS.
Gonna be a little bit harder though with that wing damage. He's not gonna have as much downforce as he wants. The Biz. That looked like a lot of movement from the Biz from my point of view anyway. Yeah, that's not too good there from the Biz, I will say. Obviously that's me speaking from a fellow driver's point of view. I'd be rather frustrated if the car in front of me started doing that. I think Kieran just tapped the wall then?
Again?
Braking? I think he may have just tapped that wall under braking. If you look at the gap between him and the Biz now, it is very quickly opened up to over a second. I'm wondering whether Kieran maybe tapped the wall. I don't think there's any additional damage on that car. It is just that front right end plate that's missing at the moment. Marlon's pitted from P1.
Yep, going on hards to the end. Obviously, he will come out in front of Tweaking. Actually, as I mentioned that,
Jock
Money.
and Clutchy both in as well.
Jock and Clutch, yeah. Oh, Clutch, yeah. Clutch going into the pits on the mediums. Not going to the end of the hards, obviously.
Jock is going to go on to the end on the hards, though. Victor comes into the pits as well. See what goes onto Victor's car. It's just tyres. It's going to be medium tyres. So that will now be Victor to the end of the race as well.
Oh, Jock and Kieran had a little moment there to turn 3.
The Biz very close to the rear of Tito now on the DRS straight. This could be a very easy move for the AlphaTauri driver.
Down the inside.
Gets him under braking potential switchback. No, very, very well held there by De Biz on exit of that corner.
Definitely.
He's just pulled away. Tito looks to be struggling a little bit on those fresh tyres.
Yeah, he is.
Maybe not up to temperature just yet on those hard tyres. Not scrubbed in enough yet. So De Biz on those slightly more worn medium tyres. Gets that extra traction on exit of the corner. Makes it nice and easy for him to make that move. And on the note of moves, Jock could be making a move on Kieran here, coming down the straight. Goes a little bit deep under braking though, and that's going to open up the door for Kieran to be able to pull away from Jock. I will say, Kieran does not have a lot of ERS.
Kieran does have a habit of using all of it. Last race in Italy, he did have a mechanical problem where the ERS was stuck open. But it is Singapore, so it is really hard to save your ERS, considering there are a lot of slow corners and and such. But yeah, Money Hustard said a while ago in the chat. He said, "Yeah, hate to see it. Marlon's gonna catch me." Yeah, Marlon is on a league of his own right now. The two people in front still have to pit, and he would close 25 points to him. I'm not sure if that is gonna overtake him. I'm checking right now, but in the meantime, Jock is gonna close up to Kieran there. Jock is in front before the corner, but Kieran is still trying to hold on. Jock still has the inside. Is Kieran gonna go down the inside? No, he's practically, whoa, just pushing him there, and Jock does go in front.
The gap between Money Hustard and Marlon at the moment is 21 points. If Marlon gets the win here, Marlon will take the lead in the driver's standings.
Yeah, Marlon, for the second time in the season, if he holds it right, he will be the championship leader. Definitely going to put a lot of pressure on Money there to get a good strategy. Sorry, get good few races. Shifts, goes into the pits, goes out of the pits on the mediums. Shifts, shifts. Oh, jeez. Yeah, definitely not a good weekend for him.
Blue flag's going to be coming out for Shifts. He gets lapped by Shredder. Not going to help Shifts race in any way. Clutchy 138.6, current fastest lap of the race on those medium tyres.
Not even gonna lie though, I mean, Clutchy was very unlucky, but he has shown some good pace throughout this race.
He has
yeah.
indeed. It's definitely at the moment advantage to Phantom, holding a net 7-second lead over Shredder, taking into account the 3-second time penalty that Phantom does have. Ooh, those black brake marks are really starting to pick up on that chicane now. About halfway through sector 3, you can see where everyone's been locking up those tyres. In fact, there's a couple of corners where you will see that. You see it there. You can also sometimes see it, I think it's during sector 1. We've got a yellow flag and sector shifts again.
Yeah, shifts again. Shifts is not, that's not
really
his
not
best
having
weekend.
a good race. More wing damage on that Renault as well. Clutchy takes the move on Kieran Evans. They're side by side going into that braking zone we were just talking about.
You don't see that very often.
Very interesting place to make a move. You really have to back yourself and have that confidence to be able to make the move there. But this chicane that Kieran's just coming through now, you can sometimes see a few black marks appear there as well. Shifts coming on to the
Jock in the pit.
Soft tyres, but Jock, 5-second time penalty. Speeding in the pit lane. That is not going to help that Alfa Romeo driver in any way.
He was running very high up in the early of the race.
And a new front wing going on to that Alfa Romeo. Marlon, within half a second of Shredder, the P2. Expect to see the move be done down this DRS straight. This is fresh hard tyres versus scrubbed in hard tyres. Can Marlon get close enough to Shredder? He's not going to get close enough yet. We'll just look to sit behind Shredder throughout sector 3, wait for the mistake, force him into said mistake, and then capitalise on that and look to start gaining on Phantom.
Yeah, all he needs is that straight, because right now he is losing a lot of time getting held up by Shredder.
A little bit further back, you have got the Beers looking to potentially make a move down Brembo. Honest is what he was going to try and do it into the little bridge section there. That would have been catastrophic if he tied that. but decided that discretion was the best part of valor there. Doesn't go for it. Brembo pulls to the left, pulls into the pits, gives the Biz that easy P4 and DRS on the way through as well.
Yeah,
But that was
Marlin
the
is now
AlphaTauri
giving
driver
more
who was
pressure to
ahead.
Shredder now. Oh, overtakes him before the DRS.
Around
Jeez.
the inside. Very, very good move there by Marlon up into P2. And now the battle is on for Marlon to try and catch Phantom.
I don't think the mediums can go to the end, can they? I
mean, it'd be similar to what you were saying with those hard tires when the guys pitted on lap 3. You would be very much looking at puncture central.
Yeah, usually lap
Strange
15
things
is
have
where
happened.
they go 60%, and yeah, you just nurse it home. If Phantom does pull the right strategy, he will get a really high position.
If you look at his TV pod cam, you can see the two-tone coloration on the tires as he goes through the floodlit section. You can see where the tire degradation is by that line on both of those front tires.
Oh yeah, I see that.
He's
Yeah,
got a fair bit of degradation on those tires at the moment, so I think Phantom's just going to try and look to see if he can push a biggest gap as he possibly can over Phantom. Wait, did Marlon just pick up a 3-second time penalty?
yeah, he did. Victor and Kieran are battling a lot through here.
He picked that up a few laps ago, I just didn't notice it at the time. Tito picks up a 3-second time penalty as well. So from this position, fella, who would you say is currently in the best position to get the most points out of this race?
Well, I mean, I'd be lying if I wouldn't say Marlin, but Marlin is just, yeah, like I said, a league on his own right now, and he is pulling like 2 seconds a lap to Phantom on fresh hards, and yeah, he's in the best
Flag
position.
in sector 3.
Jock, yeah. More front wing damage.
Oh my gosh!
Virtual safety car.
Ooh, that brings back bad memories for me. I've not done it here, but I've done it at the circuit of the Americas, at the US Grand Prix, when a little bit too deep into the pits, and I've done the exact same thing.
Oh,
so I know
actually, can Phantom
exactly
capitalize on this?
Potentially.
If
Phantom
he pulls
could
it out right.
come in for another set of mediums.
Is he gonna do it?
Check has Phantom, yeah, because Phantom's already run the soft, so he can run medium to the end here. He's coming in.
Oh, almost
Phantom
gets that
comes into the
5 second, but the virtual safety car is, I assume, is gonna come in soon. Yeah, definitely not the best time that he wanted, but he still gained a bit of time from that. The Biz is gonna come racing him in.
Is Phantom going to get up before the Biz? It's going to be tight. It's going to be really tight.
Nope.
This is just going to get in though.
Yeah, with that 3 second too.
Just beats him. A lot of work now for Phantom to do to try and see if he can catch up. I think the easier one to catch up to is going to be Shredder. So you can probably say that Phantom's probably a net P3 at the moment, I'd have thought. Because I think Shredder's going to very much fall off towards the end of this race. Especially if he doesn't come into the pits, because those hard tyres are going to be 27 laps old come the end of this race. And to my knowledge, according to the game mechanics, the tyre lifespan of a set of hard tyres here at Singapore is only 22.
22, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, both AlphaTauris are gonna come really, really quick and try to get that 2-3 probably, if they plan it out right. But they are a few seconds behind Shredder. On the fresher compound, obviously the Biz is a few laps older. I think he might go to the end on those tires. I think. Yeah, I think he has
The
enough.
big should be able to go to the end on
Yeah.
those tires.
Yeah, but obviously under pressure by Phantom. Phantom does have a 3-second, but he is going to be faster in pace. Later laps. Shifts is
Interesting
still
to see,
running.
you know.
Oh man.
Fair play to Shift. Fair play to Shift. Still going.
Indeed.
I know there are many people I know who would have quit by now. But Shift knows that this Singapore Grand Prix and the walls here on this track are so tight. You could very easily have a couple more people do what Jock did. Crash out of the race. At that point, Shifts has got points. He knows all Shifts needs is 2 people to crash out, and he has points. And he's doing the right thing and coming and just driving around at his own pace, not worrying about everyone around him. Kieran does come in soft tires.
Oh.
That is very interesting.
Soft
That
tires.
is very interesting. A new front wheel as well. I gotta check. I've got to check something.
Yeah, I don't know if they can. We'll see.
How many front wings has Kieran changed this race?
Oh,
1.
like 3.
I think it is 3. I'm just gonna confirm it. So, oh no, it's only 2.
Oh yeah, 2. Oh,
2 front
is that
wings for
Shredder?
Kieran.
No, that's Brembo. Oh. Yeah, Brembo spun.
Brembo has a spin. Just looking to see if there's any damage. I don't think there is. I think
Yeah, there is.
fine. Oh no, there is. Definitely end plate damage on that Red Bull.
Almost no front wing.
Potentially more than end plate damage. He has still got a front wing on there, but there's definitely portions of that missing.
Oh, gee.
Oh, 3-second time penalty. Ran very wide there.
Yeah, that's not a place you usually see people getting warnings.
Phantom getting very close to the biz now.
Oh, another.
Phantom runs wide. He's
That
run
is
wide.
6 seconds
That's
now.
gonna hurt him.
Not
That's
ideal
really
at all.
Gonna hurt him.
He is going to try and go for the overtake now on the Biz. Oh, the Biz with the weaving.
Again, he's weaving again.
Yeah, Phantom just squeezed the gap though. Oh, it goes
Big
very
lockup,
wide.
though.
The Biz is going to capitalize.
Big
Going to go
lockup.
around the outside. Phantom still
He's
trying to
gonna
keep his
inside
nose
though.
in. Oh, a lot of contact. Sorry, bit of contact there. Phantom is going to have... Sorry, the Biz is
Around
going to
the
have to be
outside.
inside. But
Fantastic move by
Phantom...
Phantom. Fantastic move by Phantom around the outside there. He knew that if he kept that car in that position, he was going to be able to eventually get that move on the Biz done. That is Phantom up to P3, but of course, that second time penalty. Brembo into the pits now on softs as well, with a new front wing to boot. Of course, there's 6 seconds worth of penalties for Phantom. Wondering whether DeBridge realised that and knew that he didn't have to fight that too much, because of course he is going to claim that position back from Phantom come the end of this race, providing he's within 6 seconds.
Yeah, Kieran just overtook Redeemer there. Oh, actually, something positive to come out of Kieran. He has no penalties, which is really good. Yeah.
Just gonna have a look.
Actually, 3 seconds. Ooh,
Shredder.
Yeah, Shredder goes into
in
pits. That was unexpected. He's gonna drop down a few positions from that.
I'm gonna guess hard to softs.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna time penalty
5
first,
seconds.
get the time penalty out of the way. Oh, new front wing as well, that's why it's coming in. Yeah, wing damage.
Oh, that's
Clutch, he's in on mediums. Clutch,
gotta
he's
say
coming
though,
out.
it is a very successful race right now for AlphaTauri. A 1-2. Yeah, it's obviously not the end of the race, but if they keep it clean, it's going to be a very good result in a long time for them.
Yeah, definitely for sure. It's going to be a good race for AlphaTauri. I will say, it is putting a smile on my face. That is my constructor.
Let's go.
Very happy to see those AlphaTauri boys doing the job in Tier 5. Hoping myself and my partner in crime, Dom the Noodle, can do the same in Tier 6 in just under an hour's time. We shall see though.
Goated.
Dom is very much goated. Got himself a win last week
Oh, yeah.
in Monza. His first ever win in BRL, so high confidence there from my teammates. So it should be very interesting to see what happens in the Tier 6 race in about an hour's time. But
Yeah,
let's
definitely.
get back into the Tier 5 action here. Ooh, lock up by Shredder there, going around the little tight hairpin. Interesting, Shredder's still underfueled. Look at Phantom again, is also still underfueled.
Yeah, I'm
Very,
sure
very
they'll put it on lean in sectors like sector 2 and 3 and save some more. But 41 viewers watching the stream. That is insane, guys. Thank you for the support.
Indeed, and of course the main thing as well to note, guys, if you are watching and you have got Amazon Prime, did you know you get a free sub every month with Amazon Prime? And I can speak on behalf of all of the commentators and everyone associated with the Breakout Racing League. We would be really honoured if you would use that on our channel and continue to show to support to BRL in the way you guys currently do. But consider using Prime on your sub for Breakout Racing League. Doesn't cost you anything, but it does help us as a channel and as a league.
Definitely. We just opened up the Twitch affiliate again. The road to Twitch affiliate. I don't know if we hit it or not, but yeah, it's definitely a milestone. 6 tiers of this league. It's definitely growing every single season, and
Right,
with the new game coming out, 38.3. That is really good time for tier 5.
Very, very speedy times. Just gonna have a quick look at the penalty situation. Who's going to be the biggest movers here? So Shredder's going to jump 1. Is anyone else going to jump positions? The Biz is going to jump 1. No, the Biz isn't going to jump anything yet. He's 8.8 behind Phantom. Phantom has those 6 seconds worth of time penalties. In fact, that gap is growing quickly. That's because the Biz is in the pits. Expect he hasn't put softs on. Interesting. He's gone for a scrub set of mediums.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. That's
Maybe
definitely
used all
not
of his
planned.
softs. Potentially used all of his softs in qualifying, so hasn't got any for the race. So that's gonna hurt him big time. He's looking at the penalty situation now. I don't think anyone's gonna move positions.
Tabiz actually undercut him.
Okay, the Biz will probably jump ahead of Clutchy, so the Biz in a net P5 at the moment, providing he can stay within 3 seconds of Clutchy. Of course, if Clutchy can stay within 3 seconds of Victor, it could result in the Biz taking a couple of place jumps. Put him up to P4. Oh, Shifts! He had
yeah, Shifts just retired in the pits. Not in the pits like Jock, but just gave up.
Going through the pit lane. Shredder getting close to the Biz.
There's a little battle going on there. Victor, Clutch, the Biz, and Shredder. They are pretty spread out, but the closest one is Shredder to the Biz.
That could be interesting. Marlon and Phantom now have the same amount of penalties. And Phantom's on fresher, faster tyres.
How much did he pull for Marlon? I don't think he's pulling a lot. He's actually, geez, 2 tenths. 2 tenths.
He's not pulling much yet. But if Phantom now realizes that Shredder picked up a 3-second time penalty as well, if Phantom's just realized that Marlon's now on 6 seconds.
Clutch is gonna go down the inside of Victor through turn 1. Victor's gonna hold on around the outside of the pit. A lot of contact there. Clutch is still trying to keep his nose in on the inside. They're still going side by side. Going into turn 4. Victor's gonna have the inside line, but Clutch is still gonna be a nose in front. Who's gonna have the DRS there? Looks like Clutch is gonna have the DRS. Yeah, that is just insanely planned out. That is very lucky. Either lucky or Clutchy
I think
was
Clutchy
still behind
knew
him.
where the detection point was. I think Clutchy was going, you know what, Victor, you can go ahead of me. I know exactly where this detection point is. So I'm just going to sit behind you, pick up that DRS, and then I'm going to go past you.
Yeah, that is just simply insane pace. Now he's up. He could probably get a podium here. What is the... yeah. All he needs to do is stay behind Tito. He has 3 seconds, while Tito has 9. So it is a pretty big gap. Sorry. Yeah, pretty big gap of penalties there. He is catching a lot. Oh my god, he's...
Right on Tito's rear gearbox. Well, on the gearbox of Tito, I should say, right on that rear wing. Getting that lovely little glitch at my end where the car is constantly revving. Beautiful, beautiful sound. It's just what I want to hear at
definitely
1:15 a.m. here in the UK. Not fun.
Yeah. 5 laps remaining of this Grand Prix. Clutch is gonna try to make the overtake probably. No,
Tito does look to... was there ready to cover that inside line if needed. And Clutch will probably wait until turn 4 on the longer DRS straight.
He really wants to get past him, but he is super impatient. Oh,
he's got
Tito.
DRS again.
Yeah.
Clutchy's got DRS again. There he goes. Clutchy gonna look to potentially come. The pressure.
Tito defended
Tito.
the inside there, yeah. Oh, Victor, yeah, Victor's under pressure by him. These two battling again, remember. At the start of the race, they were battling a bit. Victor is going... Victor has a considerably amount more ERS than Tito. Look how much he has. 19 to 89%.
Redeemer's in the pits from P11 going on soft tires. Shredder and De Biz has now gone into the back of this battle as well. This is now a 4-way battle for P4.
Yeah, Victor is...
could get very, very interesting, fella.
Dude, Tito is just holding on to the 3 people behind him so much. Imagine the pressure he has on him right now.
He's gonna... all he can see in his rearview mirror is car. Can't see
yeah.
Can't see clean air. All he sees is car. Phantom picks up another 3-second penalty. That, I think, is going to cause Marlon to breathe another sigh of relief here. Phantom's fine for now. He knows that he's got that 29-second gap. Tito's diving from pits.
Yep. So that is the final position of the podium. The final position of the podium is definitely going to be even going to be fought even more brutally. De Biz also his weaving is somewhat questionable there. Tweaking passes Tito. Tweaking has not lost a lot of points here, but. Yep, Shredder is going to be behind De Biz. Shredder's using all of his overtake. Is going to try to overtake there. Oh my god!
He's gone. Game over, Shredder.
Oh, well, I mean, you and me both said it. De Biz's weaving is...
His weaving is really, really questionable. It's a full course safety car.
Full course. 4 laps remaining.
Everyone
that
on softs. Expect everyone to come in on softs. Yeah, Kieran Evans. Oh, he came out just too early. The safety car came out just a little bit too late for Kieran Evans, so he's going to be on those mediums. But expect everyone else to dive in now for soft tires. Marlon is indeed in. Marlon pits from the lead. Is Phantom going to do the same? Phantom comes in. These guys are both kicked out before Clutchy comes around, so that is soft tires on Marlon's car. Is Phantom going to do the same thing?
Yeah, remember Marlon did qualify on the mediums, and he only used, I think, 1 pair of softs.
Yep, so, soft tires on Phantom as well. Yeah,
so he does have an extra pair in Phantom as well. Phantom still has that yellow fuel indicator, but he's still gonna he's gonna save up a lot during this safety car.
A lot of fuel now.
Yeah. Clutchy in the pits as well. Victor, a lot of pit stops for these drivers today. That was insane.
These guys at the top are going to come in. De Biz stays out. Victor, 5 seconds.
Oh,
Victor gets the speeding in the pit lane penalty. That's not going to help.
It's just incident after... Sorry, not incident, but just... You know, everything's coming at us this race. We'd expect a lot of trains going on, but... It is insane. The racing here has been incredible so far.
It's going to be interesting because the field is very, very spread out right now.
Yep, and the penalties
But the
now
game-
come into play.
It will. The penalties will come into play massively now, but of course, the real thing as well is the game isn't coded, to my knowledge, to cross the line under a safety car. Which means the safety car will have to come in whilst this pack is still very, very spread out.
Yeah, I think I've heard that, and Brembo and Redeemer are gonna have to really catch up. The safety car, I think, will come out,
It'll have to come in next
like
lap.
yeah, next
lap
lap
29
at
at
max.
the absolute latest,
Definitely.
which will leave 2 laps worth of racing. It's definitely not going to come out. It's definitely not coming in now.
Oh, remember when Phantom had that penalty? He has 9 seconds now. If he just stayed it within the white lines for a bit more, I think he has chances of passing him in the track position. But now he has 3 seconds more added to his name.
He's going to have to try and pass Marlon and then, all importantly, bridge that 3-second gap. So the safety car is going to stay out for 1 more lap. It's going to have to come in at the end of this lap, though, to leave 2 laps of racing.
Yeah, great. Strategy. Oh, well then, my controller disconnected. Yeah, Victor comes into the pits one more time to serve his 5 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah, DeBiz stays out. I was gonna say great strategy from AlphaTauri. One stays out and one is
Well, this
on the
is
softs.
basically the win for the Biz.
Yeah, but he is
'Cause there's
on
no way.
considerably older tires than Marlon. The tires are going to be 30 to 40% now, and he's going to have to stay within. I think he'll do it. All he needs is the safety car to maybe come out one more lap, but I don't think that's possible.
I doubt it will.
Yeah.
I doubt it will. I'm pretty sure the game is programmed to allow at least 2 laps worth of racing at a minimum. So, despite this pack being as bunched up as it is, what you'll probably see is the safety car will start going incredibly slowly now, in the hope that the likes of Redeemer and Brembo can catch up to a point where everyone is within at least the same sector.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to be one behind the other, but at least they're all in the same sector, which is why you're seeing these cars traveling as slow as they are. You will get the notification very, very soon that the safety car is going to come in.
There you go.
There it is.
2 laps of racing. Yeah,
From
the
this
Biz
position,
could
you have
win
to
it.
say it's advantage to Biz, because of course he knows the cars in front of him have got 6 and 9 seconds respectively. They're
Kieran
not
as well.
going to be able to bridge that big of a gap within such a short space of time. Yeah, and Kieran as well. He's really, really in a good position here. I mean, if Kieran can make a few early passes here, Kieran could be on for a podium. Just saying.
Yeah,
Brembo picks up another 3 seconds.
Oh, Brembo. Yeah, he is on order mediums though, like the same strategy as the Biz, but except on fresher tires. But we're just gonna wait. Yeah, we're just gonna wait till Marlon.
Is he gonna do what he did last time? Do it on the braking zone of the penultimate corner? Yes, he is. Now he goes.
There he goes, and there goes Clutchy on the back of the Biz. Oh, there's a lot of spins. Oh my God, that is Victor and Tito. There was something there. Yeah, a lot of spins. Well then, Kieran is also involved. Yeah, Kieran was the one that was involved. Oh, and Tweaking is up into
Tito's
4th as well.
retired.
Tweaking and Victor going side by side, and Victor comes out on top. The Biz is going to be close. Is trying to take the advantage on Tweaking. Everyone with new ERS, with full ERS.
The entirety of this pack, fella, is separated by 7.5 seconds.
Yeah, and the Biz and Brembo battling it
As
out.
you
They're
can
going
see, the
side by side.
Biz
Yeah, the
really,
Biz
really
tried to
losing
keep the nose
positions
in.
here. He's really, really falling down the back here.
Yeah, I think he was involved there. I mean, he was slow. He was slow, and Clutchy did something.
He's
I don't
not
know.
got any damage, luckily. But I think that is more just a tire life than anything coming back to haunt the Biz.
Something, I mean, the winners, though, I would say, is definitely Clutchy and Tweaking. Victor as well and Redeemer. These people have gained so much positions from the chaos in front of them.
For sure. I mean, if Clutchy picks up half a second, if Clutchy can make half a second on his current position, he will win this race. All he needs to do is stay within 3 seconds of Marlon.
Oh my god, last lap remaining.
If Clutchy stays within 3 seconds of Marlon, he will win this Grand Prix. So keep an eye on that gap between between Clutchy and the leader.
Oh, Tweaking
3 seconds,
Victor.
that's not going to help Tweaking.
Yeah, Tweaking and Victor had a moment there. Victor just sort of, just had some contact with him. Tweaking is in fourth now, though. Victor has front wing damage. The stewards are going to definitely look at that. And DeBees and Brembo going at it once again. DeBees goes in front, stays in front. We're going to see that. But yeah, like you said again, Clutch and Clutchy could win this race.
Away, though. Clutchy's falling away. The gap now that he needs to make up is 8/10. Nearly
Probably
a second.
Dirty air from Phantom.
It's going to be that dirty air from Phantom. He's really going to try to catch up. He's really,
Definitely.
really struggling. He's not good enough to overtake. That gap is now over a second. I think Marlon is going to hang on here. Marlon is just going to hang on to the win here in Singapore. But as Marlon comes to the final few corners better, I'll hand over to you for the race finish.
Yep, Marlon coming over the final chicane. Masterclass from him, going through the penultimate corner. He wins the Singapore Grand Prix. Absolutely masterclass from him again. Phantom goes second. Clutchy goes second, and Phantom goes third. Tweaking capitalized on all the overtakes. Oh, goes fifth, but sixth now. Jeez. Oh, DeBees! DeBees takes Phantom's podium last minute. Okay.
I said watch those gaps. I said the field wasn't separated by much.
Ooh, wow.
The Bees crosses the line P9, but due to penalties, jumps up and is now on the podium. GG to him.
GG to everyone involved. 9 finishers of this Grand Prix, I think. It was chaotic, but there were a lot of sexy battles that were worth watching. Thank you everyone for tuning in as we see Marlon getting the trophy, definitely capitalizing this weekend off and closing. He's now the championship leader by 4 points on Money, and I think I saw in the chat Money is going to miss 2 weekends. So a lot of confidence for Marlon there.
Indeed.
Yeah. But going through the final results as we see now. Yep, Marlon goes first. Clutchy with superb pace. Clutch is up P2. DeBees, oh, Mexican, let's go. Clutch is up a third place finish with Phantom almost taking it. Victor, P5, tweaking, putting up some good points for Ferrari, still leading the constructors. Redeemer 7th, Kieran 8th, Brembo 9th, Tito DNF'd. Unfortunately, I don't think. Oh, actually,
he's classified.
He is classified.
He's classified by the game, so he should theoretically get that final point there. But further, I need to disappear, my friend, because I gotta get ready for my T6 race.
Man.
So
yeah, I'll do
enjoy
podiums.
your post races, and I will catch you later, my friend.
Yeah, thank you. It was fun.
It was. I'll catch you later.
Yep. I forgot to invite these people. Hold on. Clutchy was there. Marlon as well. I can't see. Hey, Chi. Just waiting for everyone.
Yep.
Marlon there as well. Good stuff. Alright, just waiting on Biz now, and we'll start. Be sure to include your audios beforehand. I don't think he would join. Oh, never mind. He does. Alright. Thank you, everyone. Let's start off with the interviews. The Bees. On your debut, a podium. Talk us through your race. It was very chaotic. I don't think you would have, before the safety car, I don't think you would have known that you would have gotten a safety car there. Safety car. What are your after race thoughts there? You've had a lot of incidents with people. Just go talk us through your race. Mhm. 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 Yeah, and thank you to Biz for that. We'll hopefully see you up there in future races. Second place, Clutchy, also on his debut. How are you feeling today? You were involved again with a lot of people, but in the end, with that safety car, you came out on top and stay out of all the chaos. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm quite happy. I gave myself wing damage early on the hards. Just went long uh, into the tight left hand in the final sector, so I had to pit extra for that, which compromised me. But I thought after the safety car came out, it was going to lose me a podium because I got a late 3 second penalty. But I didn't realise if I'd not had that penalty, I'd have got the win. So, but I'm happy with the drive. Like the first stint wasn't great for me. Like I was struggling with concentration, but I got my head down, and the second 2/3 of the race, and yeah, I'm happy with that. It was a good race, man.
Thank you to P2 as well. And last but definitely not least, Marlon. Um, Definitely, since money could not make it, you capitalized on every single point you could. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, really happy actually. And more because money wasn't reaching tonight, so I think I'm pretty close to him right now. For the race was really quiet for me. Just at the end, when with the last safety car, I was a little bit worried about the gap with the penalty, but it worked for me. And the hard compound worked for me. I wasn't sure about that, but it worked.
Yep. And that will be all from the podiums, and that will be all from Tier 5. Tune in 30 minutes time for Tier 6. And tune in on Thursday for the Japan Grand Prix, Realistic and F2. Thank you guys for watching again. It was really fun to commentate. 40 viewers as well. I think that is something that we can all be happy to. Thank you, and now I will